Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom manga review. As you see by the title below, yes, this is on chapter 517 of Fairy Tail. And yes, I know, it's been quite a while since I've made a Fairy Tail manga review. But honestly, if you guys did not see before in any of my videos, I've actually have not made like a bunch of reviews on pretty much everything towards the end of the year. I was really busy with holidays, you know, on a trip and stuff, and also finals before that. And I was not able to make any, sit down and make any of my reviews, including obviously my manga reviews on Fairy Tail. And before you guys start to think, oh my gosh, he's going to start talking about everything that happened in all the chapters that he's missed, do not worry. I know you probably came here because you saw the title, Chapter 517 Review. I will stick to talking Chapter 517. Do not worry, I won't talk about all the other stuff, except I will be talking a little bit about starting off from the end of the last chapter, obviously, because it pertains to what happens in this one with, of course, Irene at the very end taking over Wendy's body. So I expected it to be a couple more chapters. It didn't even last more than like half the chapter before Wendy goes and retakes her body. Like literally, I don't know, I just feel like they just threw this in and they should have made it a little bit longer. Like how fast it went, it was just like Irene's literally not even thinking anymore. Even though she's like the most powerful wizard and everything, what's going on, with this and everything? She should be able to take him out easily for another thing that she doesn't need to take Wendy's body. But obviously she wants to take Wendy's body because obviously she wants a real body. Though she could just kill Wendy and take over her body, I still think that would work. Obviously what she said, it's not a possession. She's just taking over the body. She's taking over her whole ego and everything. So there is no Wendy. And at this point you're thinking, oh my gosh, is Wendy gone for good? No, not really. I mean, a lot of us now are pretty much know that none of the main, for sure, at least for now. I mean, maybe it's out of nowhere they hit us with something and then we're like, oh my gosh, I did not believe they would do that. But I was pretty sure that they were not going to kill off Wendy. They were not going to have her disappear. We've had so many times before already that it looked like someone was going to die, it looked like someone was going to disappear, and guess what? They don't. So it's kind of like, at this point, whenever something like this happens, it does suck that that's how a lot of people are feeling already. But you pretty much already know that, they're not going to die, they're not going to disappear. The only one that, of course, that was a sacrifice was Makarov, to which, I mean, you do see that happening. It wasn't as, like, it still was sad and everything, but it still wasn't, like, one of the main people like Wendy or something. Like, so I'm pretty sure if they did kill off Wendy somewhere in the future, it wouldn't be like this, just her disappearing flat out like that, that easily, So, of course, obviously, the rest of the chapter was pretty much, it was kind of weird, obviously, having Irene in Wendy's body and Wendy in Irene's body. Irene's full on, like, one thing I know that a lot of people were, like, kind of mad at in the forums and stuff. We're talking about, like, there were so many boob jokes. Why do we need all those, boob jokes? And I mean, they were kind of funny. Irene talking about like, oh, look at these cute flat boobs kind of thing, like cute little boobies kind of thing. And then you like the Opie story pretty much going on here. And you got Wendy and Irene's body pretty much like, oh, this is how, big Opie feels like. It's so heavy. Like how, yeah, Lucy must have back problems. Ursa must have back problems. All the other girls pretty much all have back problems because their Opie are pretty damn big. I would know Wendy. I could tell. I could see that. And pretty much I know like there's a bunch of people probably like flat is justice. And there's a bunch of people probably like, Irene's magic power is so strong because of her big Opie. That's why when Wendy was in Irene's body, she was able to take her body back kind of thing. All those kind of stupid, funny things, obviously. But of course, yeah, the chapter pretty much goes on with Irene and Wendy's body just destroying, Urza, blasting her all over the place until she, of course, underestimates and doesn't think that, Wendy can also take over her body, to which she does, to which also, her body is a lot stronger than Wendy's and she's able to take her body back. Thus, of course, leaving the next chapter to be, of course, Urza versus, Irene in a final battle, hopefully in this next chapter. It's pretty interesting how everything has gone so far with the whole mother-daughter thing, and now it's come to the point where we just pretty much see Irene as a crazy person who, I mean, you understand why, obviously, but she just wants a body at this point. She just wants her own, like, a real body. That's why she was trying to take Wendy's. that obviously didn't end up panning out correctly, and now she has Urza coming straight at her. So I cannot wait to see how that battle goes. Hopefully it's a pretty crazy intense battle, or maybe we'll go on to somewhere else in the battlefield. I'm not too sure what's going to happen in the next one. But yeah, that's all I really got to say, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom manga review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And yeah, that's all I really got to say, guys. So if you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, and if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. And yeah, that's all I got to say. So till next time, see ya.